welcome back to Rogue Atlas. We've been gone on a little bit of a hiatus considering COVID has been ravaging countries for the last 2 years. So we haven't been anywhere on vacation since COVID shut everything down last February, which was in Portugal. And we just arrived here to Amsterdam. We are in the Leonardo Boutique Museum Hotel, and you can see it's a really nice room. And we just found out that we're on the top floor. We've got good lighting here. There's a really nice bathroom with a bunch of marble, and we're really excited to get started exploring the city. And we also found out that apparently we don't need to wear masks here, so we're excited about that too, because Berlin's still pretty strict about that. See you soon. Today is Sunday, which means a lot of the traditional markets aren't open, but behind me you can see the flower market, and it is open every day, including Sundays. So we're going to wander about through the flower market. You can see behind me that it's very huge. It extends a very far, long way, and you can buy bulbs and seeds and fresh flowers all year round. So let's go check it out. We're gonna go into the Pancake House that was recommended by Anthony Bourdain, and we're gonna go up these really crazy steep stairs. So we just visited the upstairs Pancake House, please. I don't know how to speak Dutch, I'm sorry. German is as good as I can get. But Anthony Bourdain had talked about it before on one of his TV shows, and it was fantastic. Only 3 tables in there, and the owner is also the pancake chef, so they were delicious. Right now, I'm standing pretty much across the street from the Anne Frank House in the Amsterdam Cheese Museum, and we're just taking in the canals on this beautiful sunny day here in Amsterdam, and we're gonna go eat our weight in cheese. So here we've come to Westerstraat 54 to find the tiny houses on this street. We were driving around on our bicycles for a minute trying to figure out where it was because we saw 52 and then it jumped to 70. And then we finally found it here. The little tiny houses in between. They're just in the gap of the houses, you can see. And the numbers actually correspond to the missing numbers. This was their idea of a whimsical, artistic way to fill in the gap between 54 and 70. And it's caused by the fact that there used to be a small courtyard in the back where all of those numbers were accessible. But now that is no longer. So they filled it in like this to make it a little bit of fun and artistic whimsy. Today we're at the Rijksmuseum. You can see it behind me. It's this really beautiful, grand building. It was built in 1800 and it was originally in The Hague and then was later, I think in 1808, moved to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. It's a huge art museum. You can take a guided tour. I recommend you do that. I've done it before. It's really interesting. You get a lot of insights that you wouldn't get if you were just walking around looking at things. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not an art history major, so I definitely needed that to be able to appreciate more of the finer aspects of the art. But you can see paintings from Rembrandt and Vermeer, which are 2 very famous original Dutch painters. I recommend that you take a visit. It's wonderful and it's beautiful just to see from the outside, even if you decide not to go through the museum. Another really fun thing to do in Amsterdam is to go out and try all the different food. There's so many restaurants here and a lot of them are really good quality. Don't let the old wives' tale of Dutch food not being very good fool you. Maybe that's true for some people for the traditional food, but you can see here that I'm about to eat this English breakfast and it's going to be delicious. We've also had Indonesian food, Argentinian food, fusion, Asian, Japanese, there's all kinds of things here. So you should get out and walk around, pop your head into some restaurants, look up some places that have some good reviews, and just really dig in. One note though is that in general, food is more expensive here than it is in a lot of other cities. So that's just something to keep in mind, you know. But yeah, you should go out and try some places. We're standing here in the food Holland, which is like a local food market that's got a bunch of different stands, different types of foods you can try. There's approximately 20 or 21 different food stations here, and this is a perfect example of how you can sample a bunch of different types of food in Amsterdam and see this really beautiful market.
Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop,